Oh, that kind of hurt.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yeah. If you get like the bad parent RNG, just like you gotta just do a soft restart. I'm sorry. You gotta try again. Like I know you lose like 9 months on the run, but like come on. Yeah. I am just here to deliver the mail in my standard issue. In my standard issue, heavy mail delivery armor. With my standard issue mail revolver, mail plasma rifle in a 50-foot range, and mail drum-fed shotgun. I don't know, but like I feel like a normal, a normal neurotypical person should be able to be like, hello, yes, normal human, I would like to be your friend. And just, go from there.
Hit the button.
Hit the
I'm
button.
gonna hit the button.
Hit the button.
I hit the button like I already go. I'm gonna hit the button.
Hit the button.
I hit the button like 20 seconds ago.
Fudge!
Hello, chat. Hi.
Yo!
Frankfurter.
Wait, do you know about the F-bomb? Oh no. Jade, all of the children that watch your channel are gonna be scarred forever.
True. I actually have done some children's YouTube content, and I used to do children's theater, so like, I am no stranger to children's content.
Wait.
Fun fact.
Wait, hang on a minute. You made
What?
Pregnant Spider-Man Elsa? Oh, man.
Regrettably, that was not me, though I do wish I had the income from it.
I mean, what's the new ones that they're doing?
YouTube content firm is...
I know the
mostly,
Digital Circus.
Digital Circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you can always get on the train.
I can't wait that, like, now that we've mentioned it, now me and Jade, when this VOD goes on YouTube, can just put Pregnant Spider-Man Elsa into the tags and just see those numbers shoot up.
You know what? Hold on. Wait.
Actually, though?
Let's go!
I'm doing it.
Jade, I hope you have some mods on deck, because you might attract some fiends.
Oh, boy. Pregnant Spider-Man Elsa feet. There you go. That's how you do it.
Not the feet.
Done.
Shut the fudge.
Alright. No,
I didn't say anything.
It's done.
Good.
Okay.
We have made a bargain with the devil.
I pray for your mods, Jade.
It's not going to affect anything. Or if it does, I'm going to be very happy, actually.
Yeah. Tags don't do anything. Man, now I'm wondering if I should post a link to this on my NSFW Twitter.
No.
Your what?
My what?
Man, don't worry about it. Liv doesn't use Twitter.
What's Twitter?
I only
Right,
use Twitter to make bad decisions that will very much appear badly on my resume.
Posting confirmation.
Yep.
Liv, you don't have a resume.
No one will hire me. I'm in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
Yeah. I tried to walk downstairs to get my food, and I fell over about an inch from the stairs. Almost went, like, if I had fell down like, a few seconds later, I would have just straight up fallen down the stairs. Then no game. Because I'd be dead.
Well, that'd be tragic. We wouldn't be able to make content.
Yeah.
See, I plan on making content well after I'm dead.
Yeah. I have I
will-
have about 17 years worth of streams just ready to go when I die.
I will haunt my channel Lane style. It'll be great.
Oh god. It's like that one meme about like it's like a streamer who like has like a bunch of like streams set up so that they don't actually they're like, but when they die they'll just be several weeks of streams, and then they'll be dead for like 3 weeks by the time their channel goes dark, and then it's just like that becomes the trend, people dying and making content.
Actually, that sounds amazing.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I got diagnosed with like terminal cancer, that's what I would do. Like get like review. Sorry, go ahead.
Terminal cuteness. Ha.
How could you? I'd ask companies for like advanced copies of games and make reviews the release day of, and be like, if the game sucked, be like, man, this game sucks. I'm glad I died 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
I would just do stuff like that. Oh boy. Okay, Jade, has it been long enough? Can I say words now?
Oh, it's been 6 minutes, so you know what? Probably go for. You know what? Send it. Go for it.
Fuck!
What even are analytics anymore?
I think it's been the first 30 seconds. So
You get one, right? That's how it works. You get one.
Shit! I just had 2. Damn it.
30 seconds is for shorts, and 5 minutes is for videos. As I understand it, though, I am dumb and maybe.
Okay, you know what? It's been 6 minutes. Like, ain't no one seeing past.
You know what? You're fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's true. Who's gonna watch it? Who's still watching if we've been live for 6 minutes? I mean,
No, I don't know about you, but I consume my live streams in 30-second interviews. I'm popping between 50 streams, 30 seconds at a time.
You know, I actually considered doing a full Let's Play of what was it? Half Minute Hero, is it? I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But and putting it all on TikTok as separate
That
videos.
sounds great,
God.
though.
All short.
Oh.
That's so cute. You should do that. I would watch the hell out of that.
I should. Maybe I will.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I am too much of internet boomer, so maybe only Jade will get this. Do
no.
y'all remember Kitty 0706? Please.
No.
Please. No! Team Fabulous 2? No?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I had to find out what they were. Like, what did they do?
I
love Team Fabulous too.
I see.
I think my favorite part of my favorite bit is like 30-second Let's Play. Let's go. And it's just him playing a video game for like 30 seconds, and then it's like, of course you're gonna beat the game in 30 seconds. It's just like, oh, I'll try again next time. Oh, for some reason that always killed me when he slapped in the middle of an animation. Rip in peace, my guy. Rip in peace. They got a real one. Alright. Okay, but video game. What happened?
Video games!
What happened? I have dementia. What happened last time?
Well, we went around town, met and introduced ourselves to people and talked to them, and we did not punch them. We met this Bandurra who was very cool and very nice and gave us some cool weapons and a pager.
A pager.
I've
got a bottle.
He did!
I've got a hammer that makes my eyes glow.
Mm.
I got a bottle with a soul in it.
I'm already a goddess, so I don't need anything.
I love how
we
you
met.
added... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I love how like you replicated Bandurra's accent without actually doing like his accent at all.
I did?
Because you rolled your R on it, which is what he does.
I roll R sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
sorry, not sorry.
No, it was funny. It's funny because he's just vaguely I don't want to say vaguely ethnic. That's not what I mean. I'm trying to think of
Liv, no.
Liv, would you like a shovel so you can dig yourself deeper?
I'm trying to think of like I'm trying to think of the word. I'm trying to think of the word. He's like from
don't say the E word, okay?
No,
please.
okay, like India, Pakistan, like Turkmenistan, like round about like that area of the world. He's vaguely that. Like as far as
anyways.
What's the word for that region of the world?
I don't feel like being canceled today, so let's keep going.
Oh, fuck you, Zeno.
We met a significantly less ethnic Arab person named Aaron Driscoll, who is very polite and has several tentacles. More than the normal amount.
More than... I think she'd say it was a normal amount.
Fair.
Okay,
Squid
nice.
We also got drunk. Eddie sort of poured her heart out, and Lorison poured his guts out.
Yeah. I also got a vision about, schizophrenic squid gave me some vision about a star. I don't know.
It's South Asia, also. But also, she's not schizophrenic. She just has a squid for a head.
That's Nightshade being a dickhead.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's also racist, probably.
How? They're a fortune teller. That has to do with their profession, not them.
I don't even know what counts as being racist to squid heads. That's probably racist towards them, though. Never mind.
Yeah, no. I feel like if Aaron could hear you, she'd just hit you with like a mind blast. Be like, no, power word kill.
Understandable. Well, had a good run up till here. GG.
I feel like just calling them squid head would be insulting to them.
Yes, that was the joke.
Oh.
There we go. That should fix.
You also got information from the bartender about a missing kitten.
True. Let's go save the cat.
What's Lennon doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Catch the
Right,
ball.
What's anybody doing right now? Have we
Booker.
established exactly where we are at this moment?
Booker catch. You last we left off, you were standing outside of Aaron's tent. Except for Lorson, who I think is standing about shoulder deep in water.
Blub blub.
Lorson's been talking this entire time, having the most absolutely most philosophical and intelligent discussion ever. His one brain cell finally clicked on. It's completely lost because he's underwater. And then it shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So last we left off, your outstanding things were a kitten has been taken to Esseros by a midnight elf. Was supposed to receive another person to help him, as well as some more cats for sale, but they never arrived. I don't think actually told you who that goblin was. I don't think knows. He was just told that someone would show up.
Okay.
And of course, there's also the Burrows themselves. That is your main thing right now, ignoring the cave that Lorson was told about that you all decided you were going to go to later. So, them's the breaks right now.
I see.
Yeah. So what do? While I turn my music on.
I need to go find out what just fell in my kitchen, so I'll be right back.
Lorson left the oven on. No one got anything.
We're gonna go save a cat. And we need a ranger to track it.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, camera, please. Yeah.
And that's
Y'all
like the thing now, right?
Y'all sound so confident.
Look, I had a thought, and then I didn't.
I guess it's
I've never had a thought.
I guess it's up to Lennon. I think Lennon said something about going to the Burrows first, but I don't remember exactly what that was about. Because the guy was coming from the Burrows or something? Yeah. So, do we just wait for Kiro to get back and just shoot the shit, or...? That kind of just happened.
I mean, hey, Lennon.
Oh, Lennon's muted.
Oh, Lennon's been muted for a long time now, and she thinks we can hear her.
Oh.
Oh no!
No. Sorry,
Hey, welcome.
not as
back.
not as long as it seems. Sorry.
It's all good.
No, minor scuff on my end. Sorry about that.
We are
All good.
we are very good at our jobs. We've been doing this for like God, how long has this campaign been now? Oh no.
I don't think about it.
Couple weeks.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's just been a couple weeks.
Yeah, this is like session 2? Okay, but what's up, Lennon?
So. Yeah. Yep. I guess the kitten. We're saving the kitten. I guess we're saving the kitten.
The kitten is in a different country.
How aware of this am I?
The note you received I don't actually think you showed the note to everyone else.
Yeah, no, I think Lennon did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are aware that this happened a while ago, and the guy and the Midnight Elf looked like he was from Esseros, and they mentioned taking the kitten there. Esseros is the country to the direct south.
I believe. No, sorry. It's been a few weeks since we've been sitting here doing this.
That's true.
I believe, unless I'm confused about my own actions, did I not tuck that letter into the collar of one of the cats? Was that?
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think you actually told me why. Like, did you? Like, were you trying to send a message back to the Burrows, or?
That was sort of the intention.
Okay.
That regardless of what we chose to do, somebody is at least taking care of that portion of things.
Okay.
Or is aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the cats are aware of it at the very least, assuming the cats can read.
There you go.
Yeah. So. Okay. So the kitten thing, at the very least, people are being made aware of it. There's the adult cats and the missing goblin, and there's also the source of all this bullshit at the Burrows. I think the party is waiting for you to decide on a course of action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Lennon's our leader now.
Oh god. No. Oh no. Oh no.
Would you rather it be Eddie? Because that'd be much worse.
Yeah.
See, but I haven't told anyone else about the missing kitten and or goblin, right?
Everyone knows about the missing goblin and full-grown
yes,
cat.
Okay. Yes.
Nobody knows about the missing
yes.
kitten. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think everyone knows that there's something fucky going on at the Burrows themselves. Namely that, you need to go back there to set up this trade route and get, your exile undone. But as you've been going, you've been learning about more and more fucky shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Apologies, chat. People need to remember what's been going on, because it's been 2 weeks for us, but 30 seconds for the characters.
And 30 seconds for the playlist watchers.
Yeah. So what do?
No, I think my full intention was just to continue with the previously established plan to go straight to the Burrows.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure I'm filling in my companions about that bit, other than passing on the letter to someone else I think might be able to help.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, do you leave the embrace, like right away, or is there anything you want to pick up, like rations or like any weapons or anything? This is your last chance. It's gonna be your last chance for a minute.
I'm good.
Okay.
Are we traveling by something? Do we have a carriage? We have cats. We had a cat-drawn carriage before.
You rented a cat-drawn carriage before. If you want
Yeah.
to, if you wanted to commission, like things from it would cut down on your travel time. But hiring a cat,
I do have a question.
yeah.
What happened to my camel?
Oh, you can just summon and desummon it at will. It's made out of rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, or like anything. So long as you're near anything that can be considered like rock, so sand counts. Like you can summon your camel because it's just made out of earth.
Would we
How good is
technically-
Eddie's control over water and ice currently?
Flawless.
Okay, the actual
Is
answer.
there any? Is there?
The actual answer is, Eddie, have you taken a long rest at all? Why is your control water at 0 out of 1 uses?
Oh. How do we do that?
You do a long rest by clicking the long rest button on your sheet. I'm gonna click it and see if it actually resets your shit.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. You just haven't been using long rests. How the fuck have you lived this long?
I'm a monk. I just punch things.
Oh, alright, fair.
Everything restores on short rests, so why would I need to use a long one?
Oh boy. Alright. Okay, Eddie has the ability to control water, which does this. Till the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose as a cube up to 100 feet on a side. You can choose from any of the following effects when you cast this spell. As an action on your turn, you can repeat the same effect or choose another one. So flooding, parting water, redirecting flow, whirlpools, and she could do that once a day.
Understood.
And like minor things, I can that's for for things that actually have effects. For things that don't have an effect, like just
Yeah.
minor things, I can just do minor stuff.
Yeah, like if it flavor is free, yeah.
Yeah, flavor's free.
My proposal was going to be, if we had a sled commissioned, can Eddie supply the ice?
Oh yeah, easily.
You know what? That's cool, so I'm allow it.
Wait.
Because that is a mechanical thing, but I will allow it.
It's a mechanical thing that I have.
Wait, can you freeze?
You can freeze the water provided there are no creatures in it. It's part of shape water, which I also have.
Oh shit. If water unfreezes in 1 hour. Technically, freeze water would not work for this long, unless you're saying
I also have.
Unless you're saying you're freezing the water, like you're just like attaching like frozen water to the bottom of the sled.
That works.
Yeah, like if you want to just frozone it, like if we want to say you're just frozoning it, then like all right, fine. You can just frozone a sled. Let me see.
I gotta repeat this because this is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie has not had a long rest ever and has been functioning off of short rests for the past week. So basically, it's the average content creator sleep schedule.
Jesus. I'm imagining that Eddie got to the Undines. You guys got like your little home, your little base, which is not pictured on this map, because I want y'all to be able to imagine it. Like her head hit her hammock and immediately passed out for 3 days.
Sleep debt isn't real.
But yeah, so a sled. The Kazus could probably put one together for you, like, really easily for, like, 20 gold.
That doesn't seem
Okay.
like it would be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, the blacksmith guy. So, we'll just kind of, like, speed this up, because we are having a shorter session today, which is my fault, and I'm sorry, Jade's chat. So, you guys roll up to Kazus. You know, he's standing there, like, this shirtless merman blacksmith. He is going to be shirtless, because I don't care, he hot. Like, you know, he's just got these rippling fish scales, like, down his biceps. You let him know what you need, and he looks at you. He looks at the fact you're in sand, and he's like, he just kind of shrugs, because he thinks you're kind of crazy people. Ignoring the fact he's a merman in the desert, which is the craziest shit ever. He whips it together for you over the course of a day, and the next morning,
Nice.
you're ready to go. And him, he is standing at the like at the edge of the oasis, like with the sled, with his arms crossed, and like a big like tumbler full of water that he's just continually sipping on, because he wants to know what the hell you guys are gonna do with a sled in the desert. Like, anytime he's not in his forge, he's just got like a tumbler of water in his hand, because otherwise he'll dry out.
That makes sense. We haven't actually even met him, have we?
You've not met him, but you've had like passing interactions. Like he mostly just thinks you're crazy people.
I mean, he's not wrong. All right. I will ice up the bottom of the sled. As long as we have something to push it along, we'll be okay.
So what does this look like? Because this is Lorson's sand camel and Jade's ice. What does this look like, the two of you?
I'm just going to encase the bottom part of. Now, is this a sled or is this a sleigh? Are we going Christmas Carol here? I just need to understand.
It's a full-on sleigh. Let's say that.
Perfection. So, the bottom metal parts of the sleigh just has a thin layer of ice. Just it's narrow, so it looks like we're just skating along as if we were going through the snow, but in fact, it is frictionless.
Okay, and what stops it from melting? Or is Eddie just continually just frozoning it?
I'm just making sure that stays frozen.
Okay. Okay, Lorson?
I mean, I do have some rope that I would tie to the front portion of the sleigh to help, be drug along by the camel. And the rope is actually going through the construct itself.
No, what does summoning the camel look like? We need people to know.
Yeah. Tell us about the camel.
What? All
Tell us about the camel.
It's just out of nowhere.
Use your imagination. You're making this camel out of sand.
Tell us about the camel.
There could be stones under the sand. But Lorson just starts to... He closes his eyes and just starts imagining the biggest creature that he has ever possibly seen. And as we all know, Lorson does not have the best imagination. He does not have the best recollection of animals. So, in his mind, he is imagining essentially an elephant. And it just does not turn out correct. But what he was assuming was the trunk is essentially the neck of the creature itself. Hence why camel. The proportions are all kinds of wrong.
It doesn't even look like a camel, you just call it a camel?
Lorson thinks of it as the biggest creature that he knows.
You know what?
Even though he has fought a dragon.
Oh my god.
You know what?
He hasn't
That
fought
looks
a
perfect.
dragon. He's fought a dragonborn.
we fought
In this setting, there's no difference. Remember?
Start.
Oh,
Remember the
right,
kobolds?
right. I forgot about the fake dragon. Right. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe.
I know there's no
Oh.
dragons in this world, but that's what you said the kobolds were
Okay.
essentially
Fair.
worshipping.
So it's just this big malformed sand monster that's vaguely
Correct.
got a suggestion of a head and just vaguely four-legged. Like just like this
Correct.
abomination unto nature. As Kazas is just standing there, you could just hear like him take a deep sip from his water. You could just hear the straw like rattling at the bottom of the thing as he's just kind of like wordless, like, what the fuck?
Lorson is just like breaking out into a sweat as his brow furrows as he's just constructing this creature.
Larson is thinking, and you could hear his head overheat.
Meanwhile, Eddie is just doing this
I just-
effortlessly, just sort of sitting in the sleigh, twirling her finger.
I just want to see how well held together this creature is based off of his imagination. Yeah, that's about right.
It's a zero.
That's about right.
It is a vaguely quadrupedal creature. Hang on a minute.
It's -1.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
Lorson can only think that what normally pulls carts at all is a four-legged creature.
It definitely has 4 legs.
Larson with the representing the aphantasia crowd, huh?
Oh god, you remember what? Okay, hang on a minute. I got you. Okay, did y'all ever have the misfortune to play Back for Blood?
Yes.
No.
You remember the? Okay, hang on a minute. I'm gonna put this in the chat, and I'll put it on my screen. Imagining
Now
it
I'm
looks
wondering which
vaguely
creature.
like a four-legged version of this.
Oh, don't tell me it's the hag. Oh, the even worse one.
Yeah, it just vaguely looks
Oh,
like
no.
that. I'll put it on screen for everyone.
See, I was still imagining it somewhat elephant, like somewhere between an elephant and a...
No, trust me,
No.
Camel?
Lorson's imagining it as an elephant camel too.
Yeah.
It's just that's what we're
horrifying.
getting.
It's just a vaguely four-legged, malformed abomination.
That's a thing. Okay. We can work with this. Well,
Lorson is trying his best, alright?
It rears up on its hind legs, and it makes a sound that, if you squint your ears, sounds like a horse. Or the
I'm sorry,
screams
if
of
you
the
what?
dam.
Squint your ears.
Oh, amazing.
Hello, beautiful.
What a great use of words there.
truly.
My wife is in the chat. Hi, Verver. Hi.
A
Aw.
fine
Yeah.
steed for us.
Kazas just immediately just turns around and just starts like quickly and briskly walking back to his forge. He's seen enough. He's like, all right, these guys are weirdos. I'm out. All right, so I take it y'all head off.
Yeah, let's dance.
All right, with your ice powered sled and your horrific sand abomination pulling you, you make your way out of the Undyne's embrace, headed towards the Goblin Burrows. On your way, so it's gonna take you about a day to get there, as the sand starts giving away to stone. I
Mhm.
would like a perception check from all of you, and at advantage for reasons.
Okay.
I am glad I had advantage.
Easy.
Mhm. All right.
D&D is an easy game. All you gotta do is roll 20s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that. See?
Yeah.
All right.
What if you rolled the
Sorry, that was at
opposite of a
advantage?
20?
Yeah, that was an advantage. Yeah, but like I think.
Well,
Yeah,
What if you rolled the opposite of a 20?
I think y'all got it. All right. Rolling a natural one with advantage is like really hard. You have to roll double ones. All right. So as you're making your way along, and
done it.
sand gives way to stone. So you start to notice that things.
Oh, I love him.
Things are strangely quiet. Like, Lennon, you grew up here. Like, while you were learning how to be a monster slayer, you spent a lot of time in out here in these mountainous woods. So you're used to like bird song, the sound of like carriage cats from like wild colonies moving around, the occasional like mountain troll, and it's just really, really quiet. You're not hearing anything. And there's a weird smell in the air, too. Roll me a survival check. Lennon can roll me this one at advantage. The rest of you can roll me this as well. Lennon's mostly noticing this because she grew up here. So, like, you guys can notice it, too, with those rolls. Okay.
So
Eddie doesn't give a shit about nature.
Nope.
All of you except for Lorson. All of you except for Lorson. Actually, no, Lorson would. Lorson wouldn't. Everyone except for Lorson
Nice.
recognizes that it is way too quiet. But Lennon and Nightshade, you recognize something else. There's a smell in the air. You smell this. You smell the scent of bonfires. Machine oil, and felled trees. Lennon, this area is protected by druids. There should not be any major logging or any sort of like deforestation at all. These groves are protected. They're like the main thing that keeps the Burrows from being overtaken. For someone to be logging here, they would require permission, if not from the druids, but from the elder of the Burrows themselves. It would be very easy for you to figure out where this scent is coming from, or you could just keep going.
we letting Lennon lead. Lennon, what do you think?
Are you muted again?
no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Am I the only one that notices that this is like out of the ordinary then?
You are like the most aware of how out of ordinary it is. Nightshade can smell this stuff too, and I imagine he can probably intuit that like, hey, if there's druids around here, there probably shouldn't be a logging operation.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mind my own business.
Okay.
I was not expecting that one.
Okay, we move forward then.
Yeah. Okay.
That's nothing weird here.
There was something weird.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
If that's what Lennon wants to do, we respect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you continue. you continue along up the mountain. And as you make your way up, hang on a minute. Need to reset my brain. Blah. As you make your way up to the mountain path and you start getting higher up over the forest, you see a clearing that Lennon was not there before. And that clearing, like, you see a structure in the middle, surrounded by walls made out of sharpened and pointed logs. It looks kind of like a miniature fortress or some sort of encampment.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see golems marching around with stacks of logs. Or, actually, would you know what a golem is? Huh. Roll me a history check or an arcana check, each of you.
Okay. Luckily,
Oh.
I'm very good at this.
Oh, Lennon, I absolutely love that abomination you drew.
Man,
Wow.
My
Amazing.
rolls so far.
Amazing, actually. 2, 1, 2, and a mighty 10.
Alright. So, you see humanoid figures that definitely do not look like people, like, moving around in, like, a very stuttering, very, like, unnatural kind of gait. They lift logs. Some of them have what appear to be rotating blades for arms as they go into the woods, cut down entire trees, and then single-handedly carry them back, where smaller creatures slice the trees up into smaller segments. It
Oh, wow, nice operation.
Yeah, the entire place is just belching black smoke into the air, which explains the machine oil and fire smell. Whatever it is, it looks unnatural, and it definitely doesn't look like it belongs.
You have a nice operation here.
None of this was like this before.
No?
Nope. Nope.
Ooh, am I crashing?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Sorry.
So I hate to steal images from World of Warcraft, but like it kind of sort of looks like
There we go.
kind of sort of looks like this. Like just imagine like a big lumber wall around it. Just like the little whatchamacallums walking around. Like in that big building in the back, just belching out smoke.
Something stinks.
Like Eddie, you've seen a logging operation before, but like this is way bigger than anything you've seen before. Like these things do not even stop. They cut down the tree, they bring it back, give it to a smaller one, and then go right back out. Most human workers that you've seen, at the very least, like require breaks every now and again. At the rate they're going, they could clear this entire forest in the space of a month.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Lennon, you said this was not like this before. Is this
Nope.
a problem?
Probably. Probably. I would say that that's a problem. It's not my problem.
Should we be concerned?
Do you live there?
I don't personally.
Well, then that's up to you.
Lennon, you do? This is your people's forest. Oh my god.
Hmm? What now?
It's just really funny.
Bad girl.
Just like Lennon's like response to this being like, I don't live there. Like, but you do.
Last session we had a discussion about Lennon had a discussion with Eddie about just cutting out people who no longer help you live the life that's important to you. That was a part of the discussion that we had.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So you're just sorry, go ahead.
If Lennon's reaction is whatever, this is no longer the place for me, then Eddie's not gonna, to naysay it. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, they're cutting down a tree. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
No,
okay,
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just like,
and if Lynn's okay with it, then Lynn's okay
yeah,
with it.
like that is not the response I expected from the ranger. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of surprised. Oh boy.
They're more of a tracker than a ranger. I mean, unless you want to do the weird thing where people think of their character existing as like the class. Then in that case, I should be under a waterfall meditating. I am the waterfall.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You're always meditating because you're the waterfall, see? I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm not complaining or anything. It's just I did not see this coming. I'm just like, oh.
Lennon.
Oh, I see.
Lennon the character. Okay. In my opinion, Lennon the character has never been cared about forests. Has never cared about about nature. They care about people, and that's part of what a good thing.
Oh no, like this is like okay, so just like I just want to say I'm not upset or not like I'm not going like, oh, you're out of character. It's like my thing that I was thinking was this is Lennon's people's forest because all of the goblin burrows are druid groves. And so these trees are literally set up as like basically they're part of the goblin's land. This is like a big chunk of Lennon's like home being carved up into lumber. And like my thought was, okay, Lennon cares about the burrows, so Lennon would care about this. And Lennon's just like, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, oh, I misunderstood, I guess.
Fair enough.
We are going through a whole character.
Yeah, so we keep on going with a fun little doofy whatchamacallit.
No.
What are we calling this? Okay, no, this is the important question. This is the important question we have to decide. What are we naming the doofy elephant creature thing? This thing is beautiful, and I love it, and it needs a name.
I have never thought about what to name it. If you all would like to create a name, we can start calling it that.
Okay, so this is now the conversation. It has a trunk. It's more like an anteater face than anything else. It has a butt that appears to be near its spinal cord, which I guess butts are. So you know what? That actually tracks. That's fine.
Gonna put the picture on screen for everybody at home.
We're just discussing this as we just keep on sliding along.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's a camel.
Okay, you know what? Let's assume it's a camel. I'm okay with this. We can call it a camel. But it still needs a name. It still needs a name for the camel.
That's fair.
Camel. I'm doing air quotes on camel, just in case that's not abundantly clear.
I mean, this is Lorson's camel. Lorson's the one that should be.
This is also the first time that I have seen this particular camel.
True. It's a new camel. I think that's
Do
the
we
most
know
true
if it
statement that
is?
Larson's ever said. This is a new camel.
This is a new camel.
I will point. Okay, I also want to point out
Oh.
because this thing was created by Fine Steed. This thing has an intelligence of 10 and speaks Celestial and every language Lorson does. It can speak.
So what you're saying is we should be asking it what its name is.
Well, it depends. What is a camel's base int? Because it says if it's 5 or less, it bumps up to 6.
Oh, does it bump up to 6? Okay, so hang
Yeah.
on a minute.
So it has an int of 6.
Has an int of
Anything
6.
over 3 you can have communication with.
Yeah, so if it's got an int of 6, that means it's about as smart as like a toddler.
Gains the ability to understand one language of the choice. One language I speak.
Okay, which language does it speak?
That's a great question. I mean, I
It's
only
just
know
common.
what 2 languages.
Does it speak Dwarvish or does it speak Common?
I only know common. That's right. No dwarvish.
Oh, right. Okay, it speaks Common then.
It can understand what we are saying.
It turns around and it goes, "Kill me!"
Oh no!
Also because it's fine steed, it has what is it? It's either spirit, fey, or a fiend. Celestial, fey, or fiend.
Which one is
Instead of
it?
its normal typing.
Which one is it?
You know, what does everybody think it is the better question.
Well, no, this is actually what are you? Which of these do you most closely conform to? Would you consider yourself to be closer related to one of those?
I
And this is
grew
how-
up
this is
in a
about the
chantry.
character. Honestly, Lorson might not even know this about themselves, which makes it actually an interesting question.
So
This is are Lorson's creations closely related to Fiend, Celestial, or Fey?
So
Whether or not
what-
Lorson themselves actually knows about it.
So Lorson is an oath
That's
breaker.
actually fun.
So Lorson's an oath breaker, which means that his power is coming entirely from within. Which means whatever type this is technically what a dwarf is. On like a spiritual level. I know that. I know what that is. None of you do.
Well, this is how we find out, I guess.
Here's the fun thing. I don't think there's a way for y'all to know. Like
Fair
what
enough.
type of
Right,
creature
moving on
this
then.
is, yeah.
Is it
Fair
rock?
enough.
No, it's not
True.
rock. No, it's
Oh.
Linen. You know how dwarves were created.
Rocks.
No, I mean like
Rocks.
what created the Heartstones? Linen, what else was created by that process?
I'm going to go ahead and take a shot here and say rocks.
Yes,
You
it's a
know it
rock
would
type.
be.
All right, fair. No, whatever. Point is. Oh, also, if this thing dies, it doesn't actually die. It cannot die. Lorson has created this thing, and it will, and it is
Despite his
eternal.
wishes.
It cannot die. If it dies,
Live.
the next time Lorson uses Fine Steed, it comes back.
It never changes.
No. Once Lorson has decided, it's permanent.
Liv, I have a question.
Yeah?
Please don't answer it.
Uh-huh.
Is dwarven procreation called banging rocks together?
It is now!
Oh god.
This is the true definition of getting stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Oh.
That's what happens when dwarves date outside their species.
These are the jokes that lose me viewers.
There's a bit in here somewhere about igniting your bed sheets by flint and steel by accident.
Oh,
Mhm.
Sparks fly, yeah.
There you go. There you go. You got
There,
it.
there it is.
That's
I found
found
it.
it.
I found it funny.
That's what happens when two dwarves made out of flint start banging. Alright. Alright. So, what is its name? This creature? This should
Rupert.
not be. Rupert.
Rupert.
I heard Lupert.
I also have another question.
Even better.
Is it always made of sand, or is it going to change depending on environment?
It's gonna change.
That is an incredible question.
So it's going to change based on what mineral is around when you make it.
Okay.
Mm. They'll always have a sandy butt then.
It'll always be drippy.
No.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Bedrock.
You really got yourself with that one, huh?
Sorry.
I have imported Rupert.
Yes.
Rupert or Lupert?
Lupert. We just
Oh, it's Lupert. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
with a
Lupert
Lu.
now. With a Lou. With a Lou.
Oh god.
Sorry.
What have I become?
Lupert with a capital Lou.
What have you done? What have you done? My god.
Ah.
I have summoned a trusty steed.
Kill me.
Trustiest. I'm keeping Lupert on the screen for the entirety of the session.
Good.
Oh.
We all. I love
Check in 2 weeks' time when you can get your Lupert merch.
Heck yeah. I unironically will if people want. Oh, well, it's your artwork, obviously. So
Look,
you would,
Linen.
you know.
Linen. When is the Lupert plushie?
Oh god, I don't remember the makeship requirements. I think they're pretty hefty.
Fuck.
Mm.
All right. All right. So
Have some
I
contacts in Shenzhen.
I'm just going to add Lupert to Kiro as owner of Lupert. All right. Okay. So as you're going, you make your way through the woods, and the smell of the logging camp slowly fades. And as you approach the burrows, you come across a river. Linen leads you alongside of the river until Beep. You arrive. So
Yo, shout outs to Lupert.
everyone loves Lupert. That's gonna be his token as well. His token is gonna be as stumped as he is.
Yes.
So ahead of you, you see more like deserty mountain. The water is relatively clear. It's not as clear as it was when you first left Linen, which is really weird. And up ahead, you can see a rickety bridge crossing, but it's high enough that you can't really reach it. And in the distance, you see what at first looks like a human castle. Except, like, it looks as if it was made by someone who's only ever heard about human castles from, like, fifth-hand accounts. But, Linen, you know the way.
What immediately makes that brings to mind is like that kind of like patchwork architecture where it's just like different eras of styles all in one place.
Yes. Exactly. But yeah, the world is yours. It's unpaused, or it should be.
I just
So-
had to send you something real quick, Liv.
Oh god. Alright, let's see this.
It's nothing too special.
Okay, sure, Carol.
Instead of just immediately finding out.
Sure.
We can only walk along the like the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Let-
Yeah, I can
near the
make
river,
I
right?
can make a
Hmm.
yeah, I can make a wall without completely screwing up the lighting, so yeah.
Got it.
What's up, Zeno?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was just gonna bring up the wall thing, but you were talking about it.
Yeah.
I think I would just like make my way along and keep an eye out for anything else that like stands out. I don't know that I am going to make any moves to do anything about anything I find out of place right now, but I am paying attention. I am keeping track of shit.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like, Lennon, you remember, like, the castle was, like, an idea when you left. It was
Mhm.
something that, like, Prosperity wanted as, like, a big sign of, goblin, like, power and notoriety. But, like, you didn't think it would be actually made. Gotta actually follow the thing. Please do not cross over the wall.
I was not crossing over the wall. Instead of like everybody rushing forward, Lorson is going to inform them that he can sense at least 4 beings on the other side of the wall. Tremor sense.
Oh,
Remember,
right.
Liv, you also gave Lorson the ability to walk through walls.
Also correct.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. He can do that.
Yeah.
This is a friendly settlement, though, so
it would be funny though.
it would be funny.
Just pop out the wall. Hello.
Immediately get a face full of,
I mean that is good thinking, Larson, but we'll probably run into more than four people. My guess is it's goblins. I could be wrong. My guess is it's goblins.
I do sense smaller creatures like goblins, but there also seems to be something a little larger.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Remember I was telling you about the cats?
Yes,
Probably cats. Hopefully there's cats.
I will take your word for it.
So, Lennon, as you approach, you notice the toll booth you used to work in.
Yeah.
When you left, it was pretty damaged. It was pretty messed up. Like, from the Knoll attack. And you were told that there was no way to repair it unless you returned with the money. It's in perfect repair.
Well,
But
by the way, I made a token for you.
You made a token?
I made a token for you.
That's adorable.
Let's see this. Oh, that's super cute. Hang on. Alright, let me just...
I was gonna... I tucked the desert background behind the frame, but I figured my book looked a lot better to have him sticking out of the frame. It also kind of mimics how I have how Eddie's token looks.
That's fair.
With you popping out of it.
Yeah, hang on just a moment.
And Kiro's as well. By the way, Kiro, I do love your token. I don't know if I've mentioned that here before. I love the way it's going outside of the border.
Thank you.
There you go. There's his updated token.
Hooray! And I can see his health bar.
I'm sorry, that's for Zeno, not Kiro.
I was about to say, Lorson's kind of in his border, but I'm gonna just say thank you.
Understandable.
Yeah, so later you were told that you could not return until you had the money because the toll booth was broken and people can't come and go without the toll booth. Like, you remember the Knoll attack. The Knoll attack, like, happened. You don't know how they got in because the toll booth is the only way in, but, like, it was still damaged in the fighting. Like, it just strikes you as very strange for it to be like you feel almost like you're being gaslit by the universe.
Oh, definitely.
Hmm. Oh, do you approach the toll booth?
Yeah. I pick up Nightshade and I put Nightshade on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Nightshade allows.
I bring the little kitty with me.
Nightshade allows.
So
Just to set like Nightshade's like mental state going on, Nightshade is going to be aggressive if somebody's like telling Lennon they can't come back yet.
okay.
Just setting that.
Lorson, are you gonna keep Lupert out, or are you gonna put him in his hammer space?
He is going to stay out, just slightly behind.
Okay. Eddie is just in the wall, I guess.
Live question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just vibing.
Does Lupert have the same abilities as Lorson in terms of their travel capabilities? Like, can Lupert mold into Earth and
No.
do tremors? No. Okay.
Because it's just a fine steed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill in the stream.
Okay. So, Lennon, you approach the toll booth?
I suppose I do.
My iPhone overheated.
Wait, well, we make a plan? Larson, should we make a plan?
It depends. What would you like the plan to be?
Really hard to say. Eddie, do you have any spare plans?
Well, they're allies, right? Why don't we go up and say hi? Or are they not allies? Wait.
All I know is that I can feel about 6 people on the other side of this wall at the moment. People being a loose term.
Let's just skirt by that. Let's just skirt by that real
Did
quick.
Lorson just do a racism?
Lorson
It
totally
is more
just did a
so
racism.
that I cannot tell exactly what they are. I just know that there are beings over there.
Live in Lorson's defense.
Mm-hmm.
They all tremor feel the same to you, huh? Is that it?
We know where Lorson was raised. Liv, we know where Lorson was raised. It would make sense.
Oh god, I gotta send you guys to Kissalan at some point. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I can't wait to die instantly when we go there.
You appear, just get immediately smoked.
Understandable.
Yeah. And so have a nice day. Alright. So what is the plan?
I'm just gonna walk. You know what? These are allies. I'm going in and saying, hello.
So Lennon,
It's
sorry.
if no one else is gonna do anything, Eddie's gonna do Eddie things. This is a lesson.
So
This
Lennon
was indeed a plan.
So Lennon, while you're trying to figure out what to do, you see Eddie just just walk straight on in.
Yeah,
and
I think
can
I
stop
grab
me.
Lorson's shoulder for a second. I'm like, attack anything that a cat attacks if anything goes wrong.
Are we talking about Nightshade the cat or another cat?
You can just trust the other ones. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
so you
Okay.
run in after. So Lennon, you're very surprised by the fact that Eddie was able to just walk in, because in your experience, the toll booth is supposed to be closed.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it is completely open. Hang on, stop moving, please. Stop moving, please.
Okay.
Is the fact that it is open and anyone can just walk into you is incredibly weird and very against protocol.
I definitely have my weapons out at this point.
Yeah, it seems to work.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah. And as you walk in, you see a goblin druid, as well as several other goblins walking around. Some of them are hanging around barrels. Some of them are basically mid-step, heading back towards what you recognize as the goblin barracks. And a few are enjoying what appears to be their break. the druid and this big cat here turn to look at Eddie, weapons drawn, until you step forward. At which point, the druid lowers their weapon, and the cat pounces you. It pounces you, and it knocks you to the ground, and everyone, you hear like a low growling. It turns into like what sounds like a soft purr, and then it just starts licking Linen's face, just like nom 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 nom.
So Liv, what happens? Because Lennon's carrying me.
You get
Someone
knocked to
please
the ground.
Liv doing that.
There was also about to be a dwarf swinging a fist at Lydon, because I was told to attack anything a cat
I
attacks.
was thinking the same thing. As soon as I say it.
Oh, that's so funny.
If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it.
Yeah. Eventually the licking stops, but the cat then just lays down on top of you. Just you are strapped underneath it.
Yeah, I probably just have like I haven't said anything at this point. Definitely, I don't have words currently.
Yeah.
But my arms are just very much completely around the neck of this large, stupid-looking creature.
Aww.
Linen, a conversation is happening that will happen in DMs. Real quick. Meanwhile, the goblin approaches Eddie and goes, this woman looks very elderly. She is like upper 70s. She is very wrinkled. She is leaning on a cane.
Oh.
What?
I thought you were gonna be like, very, very, very elderly for a goblin, so like double digits.
Oh no, goblins can live as long as humans. It's just most of them die really early because they have a bad habit of getting themselves
Wonder
killed.
why. Anyways.
Yeah, they got a bad habit of getting themselves killed. Yeah. And this old lady, she looks at you and she's like, "You come back with linen. Why?
Yeah.
Did you bring the money?"
We'll let Linen go over that with you. We have some. We do have some avenues for revenue. Also, opening straight up with business? Strange way to do things around here.
This is a strange time.
Is that so? Well, can't be so strange as to lack some civility.
She looks up at the castle, and like as if she's like trying to figure something out, and then back to you. Are you with the loggers?
Nope. Saw him on the way in. You got a pretty fast running operation out there, huh?
Abomination.
Is it now?
Those trees were supposed to be enjoyed by our children. Instead, they're being turned into Sydney knows what.
Houses and homes for your other children, I suppose.
She shakes her head and just goes like, "Point is, Prosperity wants the money. I don't know what he wants it for, but he says that we need it if we're going to stop the gnolls in the mine."
Hold on, take a step back here. Who needed the money?
Prosperity, he's our elder. He's supposed to share leadership with the Druidic Council. But with the gnolls, he's taken more or less full control.
So an invading threat came and they decided to do a fascism, huh? Got it.
Wait, did you say that out loud, or?
Does Eddie have a filter?
That's fair, okay. She's gonna say, most of the Druidic Council died in the attack. The remaining druids have not elected new ones yet. It's going to take time. The rituals require a full moon. Right. Sorry, the rituals require 2 full moons. That won't come for the next. That won't come for the next 3 months.
And
Because remember, there's 2 moons.
you need the rituals because
It's the only way to. It's the only way to choose our elders. Or sorry, the only way to choose our elder council.
why?
Because they are blessed with the powers of Sydney herself. With the
Okay, but if you have people you can trust, you can bless them when the time's right, and they can still lead.
that cannot be done.
Why not?
If they take control without the blessing of Sydney, the adjudication of Norre, and the belief of
Uh-huh.
Lurin, then bad omens will come. Crops will wither. Things will die.
So people can't listen to the people who the people want unless they have the beef of Lurin or whatever.
She shrugs and she's like, "It is how it is done. Last time it happened, there was a famine that lasted 3 years. Like Linen, like, you know that this is, like, more or less true. Like, you were not alive when this famine happened, but, like, you like, got taught about it in history books, like, why it's so important. Like, it's something to do with, like, the gods being in harmony. Like, the goddess of nature requires the goddesses of the moon to adjudicate, basically. Druid bullshit.
Understood.
Yeah.
I think I skipped most of those classes.
Yeah, you would know, like, the main gist, you know,
There's a reason I went on the ranger track and not on the druid track.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hang out with a cat more than I wanted to learn about gods, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, good policy. Good life choice, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, Lennon, if you want to do that in voice, alright. Meanwhile, over at Lennon's thing, so this is only audible to Lennon because it's in Carriage Cat, and Lennon is the only one who speaks Carriage Cat. Like, there's a low grumble from the cat, and it, says, for lack of a better term, it's mostly a combination of very minor body movements and, like small, like, purrs and like, growls, I guess, for lack of a better term. Why have you returned? You were supposed to stay gone. But, like, outwardly, it just appears to be, like, almost snoozing on top of Lennon, just with her, like, crush underneath it.
But, like, without speaking audibly as much as, like, I can.
Yeah.
In that same cat kind of inferred language.
Yeah. It's mostly just body language and grumbles, yeah.
I respond to my trash cat and I say, I had to make sure you were okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I ignored a lot of shit to get here. I think I might have fucked up.
The cat
But
sighs.
you're okay.
The cat sighs and goes, "You fucking idiot." But, like, it's rude, but, like, you can tell, like it's very hard for you to lie to each other. So it's, like, outwardly extremely toxic, but you can tell that it comes entirely from a place of love. And it's like, "Idiot, you're gonna die here with everyone else."
Well,
I'm sorry.
I figured it was something like that. I didn't bring a plan. I had an idea though.
Be.
Let's just start making sure the right ones die.
Like, the cat, like, lets out, like, a small chuckle equivalent and goes, "Well, you have your work cut out for you. Prosperity's selling cats to the highest bidder. He sold off most of the forest, and he's continually building his wealth. He keeps sending goblins down to the mines. And so I keep sending goblins and cats down to the mines. Very few come back. I can hear
Can't send the cats to the mines.
I can hear the cackles every now and again. The gnolls never left. They're down there, along with something else.
What do you mean something else?
It's like a gnoll, but different. It smells foul, wrong. The bodies that I've seen recovered, they come back. Primeval awareness.
How does primeval awareness sound?
The aberrations, undead. There is. Wait, I forget. Does this tell you what it is? I keep forgetting.
We always reestablish this, I think, every time I use it.
Yeah,
we need to make a call.
yeah,
A
we
solid
do.
call.
We do. Fuck, what did we decide last time? What did we decide last time? And whatever we decide this time, like, I'll pin, like, in the thing. It's like, here's how primal awareness works. Does anyone remember?
Does not reveal the creature's location or number. The way that I read it is it gives you. I don't know. I don't even know that I agree with what I said last time because
from what I just from my
Go ahead.
2 cents, from what I read, it says to sense whether any aberrations. So it tells you the distinction between them.
Mhm.
You do not get the exact location or number, and if it goes to the extent to list what it doesn't do, I would imagine that means it does everything else.
Okay, so looking online, the answer is depending on whether it's funny or not.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah, literally, rules as written, it doesn't say anything.
Thank you, wizard.
So I'm gonna say that it does tell you what type it is, because
That's-
otherwise the ability sucks.
Unironically, thank you, wizards, because that's just a much better way of running it.
Yeah.
Don't give it a hard answer.
Okay. There is one undead.
Liv,
Yeah.
it doesn't say the number.
Sorry. There is undead.
No, it's too
There
late
is
now.
undead.
There is an unknown number of undead.
Liv, you're clumsy and we love you for it.
I am a bimbo puppy girl. I cannot be held accountable.
Alright, let's pin this in the Discord.
All I know is arf and get pat on head and hear click. That's all I know.
I think with that, I would end my direct conversation with my cat friend, and kind of like push them off me and be like, "Get off me, you dumb animal."
It gets off you and it just kind of lets out like a and goes and like, oh, I didn't mean to grab Linen. Goes and like lays under this tree. Like, from like the outside to all of y'all, like this seems like Linen and this cat fucking hate each other. But it's
Wilson
like
just
there's
gets
like
a tighter grip on the Aubrey hammer on Diddy Mercury.
like I love this because these like I feel like they would like these two would die for each other, like fucking like literally mechanically. And yet from the outside it looks like they want to kill each other. I love that dynamic. Or at very least Trash Cat would die for Lennon. Like, and Lennon knows that. Alright, so the Goblin Druid, who, by the way, does understand Carriage Cat, so knows everything the cat just said, turns to Eddie and goes,
We're having a rough time of everything. So if you're here to give us Prosperity the money, he's in his gaudy castle across the bridge. I won't stop you. Seeing as he never hired anyone to work the toll booth after Linen left, not really much that can stop you, honestly.
Hey, Lennon, come here for a second.
I'm just
That's
gonna
my
make
cat.
this mental speech so we all can be private here.
You tie Looper in.
So,
What's that?
You tie Looper
That's my
in.
cat.
Sure. I tie in the mentally insufficient toddler. Yes.
Hello. I want to die. Everything is pain. This is my character now.
it's too mean. I can't say it.
It's just
Looper,
me.
did
It's
you
just
win?
me in character form.
Did you enjoy pulling the sleigh?
I did, yes. It popped my spine into place for a moment. When I let it go, it went back bad.
Okay.
That's the cat I told you about. I'm sorry, Eddie. What's up? What are we doing? What are you guys doing?
So, one of the council members killed off all the rest, and now is doing a fascism. They can't overthrow him for a couple months because they follow some stupid rules. And there's a whole mine full of gnolls that we probably need to murder.
I learned at least part of that from my cat. The rest of that sounds like what I don't know. I don't know if I kind of That sounds worse than I thought it was.
Apparently, no. You tell me. This is your place. You know more about this than I do. Apparently, you can only coronate or whatever you want to call it a new druid when there's a double full moon. That ring any bells?
Does this ring any bells? Could I roll for this?
No,
This knowledge?
This is basic knowledge. You would know this.
Is
Like,
this a
yeah? Like this
is this a true fact that I would know?
This is a true fact. This is something that is
Okay.
like well known, and whenever it happens, there's a massive like festival and everything. Like you've been to one of these festivals.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's only one druid right now, and they are doing a bit of a fascism. They've taken over things. They've
Isn't Prosperity not a druid?
He's not a druid. He's the elder. That's different.
okay, but I don't know that, so I'm calling him a druid because that's what I
Okay.
got out of the conversation.
That's fair.
He's named something real pretentious, like Prosperity or something. And he's the only one in charge, and he's messing everything up. And they can't do anything about it until the double new moon, so basically they're doomed. So I say we go punch a fascist, then clear out a mine for them, and then we're good.
Yeah, I think we somehow kind of got to like the same end results without the. You know when you just end up meeting your friend at like the market and you didn't plan it out and you run into him at the stall and you're in the same place without knowing you'd get there.
Yeah, totally.
Something like that. I think you might be right. I think we should at least go see what Prosperity's doing. If we have to punch him in the face, we have to punch him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he sent a spy with me the whole time, so.
Mm-hmm.
And my toll booth is just fine. Like, look,
Yeah,
this is better than my
everything
toll
seems-
booth, and there's no one here.
They're clear cutting the woods.
Yeah.
And the leader lives in a palace. I'm pretty sure druids don't usually live in palaces. I'm pretty sure that they don't usually like to harvest woods for palaces. I could be wrong. Maybe that's like a thing around here, but
No, you're right. Did I mention that's my cat?
I kind of figured when it started licking you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cat's just
that's
sitting there
fine.
like licking one of his paws, just
It's-
like.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
I won't go that
I
far.
thought he was attacking you at first. I'm not gonna lie.
I was going to stove your skull in.
That is something to be worried about, Lorson. It could happen. Don't put it past him.
So you see some goblins go into the barracks. By the way, you can just see it. I'm not gonna make you like roll a perception check. And what's everyone's passive again? I know it's really dog shit, but like, what's everyone's passive?
Oh, mine's decent. It's +6.
Oh, okay. So Eddie, when the door opens, you see like inside the barracks. One, it's incredibly cramped. Like there are leaders living in a palace, and this is like a tiny cramped room full of bunk beds. Two, you see several of the bunks have what look like corpses on them. And there's others that have sleeping goblins on them. They have nowhere to put the bodies.
I relay this immediately. So that barracks looks like it has some dead bodies in it, alongside the people who are stacked like cordwood. Let's go see if the palace is just as crowded, because if it's not, I'm gonna have opinions.
Nightshade kind of just finally says something and just asks Lennon, would you like me to kill Prosperity? I could do it very easily. You have no clue how easily I could do it. I'm asking Lennon.
We should.
A thought enters my head. I will respond in just some. Well, maybe I won't respond. I think what I do is instead, because you kind of jog my memory there with the offer to kill Prosperity, is that this poor woman did live. Did this poor woman essentially hear me say that I was going to take care of this problem?
Not really, no.
She
Aren't
wouldn't have
we
gotten
in,
that part of it.
Well, we're all in a mental space, remember, Lennon?
Yeah.
But with
Yeah.
my cat,
Oh, she would have.
she picked up everything from the cat's end.
Yeah.
Did she pick up the things I said to the cat?
More or less, yeah. Sorry.
Because I did say directly to my animal that we were just going to murder people.
I don't think I think she picked up that you were going to try and solve the problem. I don't think she picked up that you're going to murder them.
Okay. Well, then I have nothing that needs to be dealt with there. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
The cat.
Maybe Nightshade.
Hmm?
Maybe.
Okay.
Look, if there's no one else in the palace but that guy, and they're stacked over there with no other buildings, and the building materials are being hauled off, we might need to do a little upheaval. I hear here. I think, yeah.
As you're talking, the mine doors open, and a goblin walks out carrying what looks like a carriage cat corpse, a young one. And Lennon, you're a monster hunter. Roll me survival or nature at advantage.
Sure, let's go. That's very funny.
Okay.
I kind of want to just give you this. Fuck.
Too late.
You shouldn't have made Lynn roll.
You know, what? I wasn't expecting.
You got the dice involved.
Yo, what? No, fuck fuck the dice. Fuck the dice. I'm going to give you information that you would know. The dice was to get more specific information. The cat that he's carrying, it has... It looks like its neck is all torn up. But, as it's being carried, you would expect a wound like that to be bleeding. There is not a single drop coming out. This cat has completely been drained of its blood by whatever killed it.
I'm like confident that that's what it is. That it's been drained of its blood.
Like, you are a monster hunter. You are usually good enough to realize, like, hey, that body's got something fucky with it. Like, you have no idea what it is. You're just noticing that, like, hey, like, that thing's neck is torn open. It should have, like, blood coming out of it. And it's not that hard for you to posit that, like, whatever did that is probably also killing whatever killed the goblins that's in the barracks. Might be something worth looking into.
Yeah. Didn't we recently accuse somebody of being a vampire?
I mean, yeah, he wasn't, but you did.
No.
That does sound like that does sound like us.
Who was that?
You-
Somebody refresh my memory. Who did we accuse of being a
You-
vampire?
Nightshade just blurts out, nobody. Don't worry about it, please. It's nobody. I'm sorry, but that's what Nightshade does.
Is Nightshade just trying to forget the Duke at all? Like, just like, nah, he doesn't exist.
No, he's trying to forget that absolute just conversation of stupidity that they had. That's what Nightshade's trying to do.
To be fair, the stupidity was on y'all's part.
No, but Nightshade was the only one who didn't go along with it.
Okay,
What?
so
That was
Liv,
the best.
am
that
I-
was that was the
am
best
I the-
session.
Am I the only one who doesn't have awful memory here?
No, I'm remembering now that amazing session where you spent 40 minutes trying to determine whether the guy who's very clearly a dragon is a vampire.
Yeah.
Let's see, he's a vampire.
I'm pretty sure though, right?
Vampire
He's
dragon.
definitely a vampire.
Vampire dragon. Vampagan.
I'm pretty sure that. I think they can be both.
Dragpire.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guy. Okay, so I have a couple thoughts here.
Okay.
So I don't know where to start with this. Okay, trust me on Ranger bullshit. There's an animal that's wounded in a way that it shouldn't have been. There's something undead here. I don't know if that has to do I'm assuming that has to do with the overall state of things. But I don't know if that has to do with whatever Prosperity's doing in the castle. But it's probably a vampire because there's a castle, there's a vampire here. That's what happens, right? Castles, vampires. We're dealing with a vampire. It's the
Sure.
vampire again.
The
Right?
vampire.
Nightshade just groans as you're probably right.
Either way, I don't know.
It's someone making life worse for other people.
Yeah,
We don't
I
need
really
much more
hope it's a
answer than that.
vampire. I cannot express how much I hope this is a vampire.
Well, one way to find out.
Because then we just deal with it, and then it's nobody's fault. It's just some horrible aberration that tricked everybody into doing the wrong thing, and everything will go back to normal after.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably see Prosperity's castle before we say that.
The fact that they have a castle. when the
Vampire.
other people are all sleeping in a commons barracks.
With
That
dead
sounds-
bodies.
That sounds like vampires.
Sounds like a tool, no matter who they are.
I'll tell you what, Lennon. We'll go talk to Prosperity, and I will enter his mind. If
Yes.
he does not seem right, and he seems foggy, not all there, then we'll accept that this is a vampire. But
Okay, I think you're getting it. I think you're getting it. There we go. But I'll take that.
And if he turns out just to be a complete douchebag, then we also take care of it.
But I mean, he's probably like a vampire thrall.
Probably.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go
because
with that.
he's
Yeah,
probably
probably.
no, but that's probably what's going
Mhm.
on, and then we'll just deal with that. And if that's not the case, well, I'll never know. And then then when we have to murder all my friends and family, it's not a big deal.
That probably won't happen.
Well, if they're vampires, it's not a big deal, right?
Yeah. Well,
That sounds right.
probably just the leader, I'd suspect. Leaders tend to be more vampires.
Wait. I need my cat. I
Well, yeah.
literally get halfway across the bridge and then run back for Trash Cat.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll
Nightshade, can I carry you?
sure.
I absolutely pick up Nightshade and run back to Trash Cat.
Aww.
And kind of present Nightshade to the cat in a way that to most people would look like I'm trying to make sure the two animals are friendly with each other.
Trash Cat.
But is absolutely between me and Trash Cat is me being look at this weird kitten.
Trash Cat sniffs it and goes,
Look at this.
"Why is it so small?"
I guess the other cats don't get as big.
That's weird. You're weird.
I agree.
It turns to Nightshade, goes, "You're weird."
And Nightshade just mentally reaches out and says, it's very rude to insult someone's height.
Cat blinks twice, is like, "You speak without moving your mouth. That's especially weird."
Yes, as you will find, there are many things that you will consider abnormal about me.
Lennon, I'm giving you possession of the Trash Cat token, but know that it is not the actual Beast Companion stat block yet, because we have to redo your class first. If you want to keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how the story arc goes.
Yeah. So the
He
cat,
really is just like, look at this little guy I found. He's just a little guy.
yeah, Trash Cat will pick Nightshade up by his scruff, as if he's a kitten, and then just sling him onto his back, like it's a kitten.
Nightshade is playing along a lot because this is Lennon's cat, so Nightshade is playing
Aw.
along.
That's adorable.
The entire time, Trash Cat is like, "Where did you find this kitten? What, does he need more food?"
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be able to consume relatively soon.
No, you are
Wait.
very small. Your vocabulary is massive for someone so young.
We're all still speaking telepathically, right?
Yes.
Oh, is Trash Cat been looped in?
Yeah, well, it's the only way I can.
Oh yeah,
I-
that's fair. That's fair.
I'm a cat. I'm a house cat.
So y'all can
So
just
does
hear
that
Trash
mean-
Cat for the first time then.
Well, I was gonna say, does that mean that Lupert can hear and make assumptions that he's also being spoken to?
Lupert just goes, "Hello, new voices."
Oh no. Oh, this poor creature.
I will protect Rupert with my life.
Have you seen God? I have some questions. Why?
Oh
No, that's
no,
fair.
I
There.
love
That's actually
Lupert.
completely fair.
I
That's-
love Lupert.
Every time I stop breathing, I see a shining castle. And then I breathe again, it disappears.
Come on, Lupert, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, unless anything fancy happens, I assume we all make our way to the.
Yeah. You cross the bridge, and it's
Castle?
incredibly rickety. To the south, you see this massive castle, and above, you see something very, very similar to the carriage cat stable that you saw at the Undyne's Embrace. It is the only place that actually looks well maintained.
Hmm.
Like, other than this castle. Like, this castle and the carriage cat stable are the only things that look well maintained. And the carriage cat stable is weirdly kept away from the goblins. Like, within view of the castle. Linen, this strikes you as strange, because used to be that the carriage cats didn't really have a stable. They were just allowed to roam in the main area where you first walked in, where the big tree is.
Mhm. Yeah.
The stable's new, and it's really far away from all the other goblins. Just a reminder for everyone, goblins and carriage cats are like bonded at birth. They are basically inseparable. Separating them is very not good.
Mm-hmm.
But you see this castle. There's a drawbridge over sand. It is only there to be
Yeah.
decorative. And in front of you, you see
Yep.
a big double door. Do you try
So,
and knock the
Do
door?
we
or-
not? Do we knock or do we just go in?
We're aware that the other building over there is a stables.
Yeah,
we can
like-
see it from the bridge. We can see in the windows.
Yeah, you see in the windows, you can see carriage cats kind of sprawled out. You see the dead one that was brought in earlier. It looks like it's been placed very delicately on a low-hanging branch and like made to look as if it's sleeping. You can kind of hear sobbing from inside.
You know, Eddie,
Yeah.
sometimes people just really don't give you a choice, hey?
Yeah.
Are you
That's what I've been
saying what I
saying.
think you're saying?
I mean, it's clear that the Burrows have been taken over by a vampire. We have to deal with that. And once it's dealt with, and we get that done, we can go and find the rest of the goblins, and we can find the kids, and we can tell them that there was a vampire, and that everything can go back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Liv, is it locked?
You haven't tried, or is this you trying?
This is me trying.
You push on the door, and it does not seem to be locked. You open it into a grand stone foyer that looks almost unfinished. Like, the stones are unpolished, and it just kind of looks like this was sprawled out with no real care taken for what it would be. In, like, a regular castle, this would be something relatively important, like, you know, like an entryway, like a foyer, something like that. But this looks like it was just thrown here without anyone really understanding what this room is supposed to be. Like, someone...
This is a McCastle.
Yeah, like, someone who does not understand exactly how a castle works, but knows what a castle looks like.
This is the McMansion of castles. Yeah.
Yeah, Trash Cat can fit. Trash Cat can fit in the door. The doors are big enough for a carriage cat to go through.
Can I open? I. By the way, just to give you an idea of the demeanor, I'm walking in the door as casually as if I owned the place, in a very Eddie way. You guys know at this point what that looks like, right?
Who controls
She just
the,
walks in.
Who controls the trash cat token?
That's Linen.
Okay.
So, Eddie, what I'm imagining
Okay.
is that scene from
Hold on.
what
Um,
what?
Because I need to run after Eddie.
All right, yeah, all right.
Because I need to run after Eddie, but I also need to take like 2 seconds as I'm running in, and probably why Eddie can get ahead of me quite easily. I'm conflicted about things. Eddie's not. But I would like to send Crash Cat on an errand,
Okay.
and I just want to tell them as I run in to go get more goblins and cats.
Trash Cat will nod. It'll take Nightshade off its back, and it will head off. Thank you for the follow, Dungeon Alchemist. Oh hey, that's what I used to make this map. So Eddie, what I'm imagining as you're walking in, right, is you remember that scene from Hellsing Abridged, where Alucard enters the Buckingham Palace to meet with the Queen.
Oh, no, don't tell me.
I'm a bitch.
no.
I'm a no.
I've seen the original. I haven't seen any of it abridged.
I know what you're saying. I got it, Liv.
You can tell. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. This map, I'm still learning. So if the map looks a little funky in places, I'm still learning. All right. So I'm going to post this scene in our chat, and I'm not gonna play it on stream.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
It wouldn't matter.
Yep.
Anyways.
All right. So, because Trash Cat's all the way over there, it's kind of screwed up the thing because of how. Oh no! All right,
Just
Hey, Liv?
off,
there we go.
the token for now.
Liv,
Yeah, what?
you know that's the official account, right?
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, they're verifying.
Oh god! Oh no! The pressure is on. They're gonna see how crap my map is. No.
Oh, that's great. That's
Oh shit! All right, okay. Yeah, so Eddie, you walk in, you see this like Mook Castle where like they've set up this initial area with no idea what it is. In front of you, there is a door that is a lot less ostentatious. It's like a small single-way door, like what you would expect to lead into like a dining room. It's very
Okay.
It's very. I don't want to say schizophrenic, but it's very like. Someone who doesn't like it's like if you asked a castle be made by
Incongruous is the word you're looking for.
incongruous, that's the word. Thank you.
Schizophrenic is a mental disorder. Anyways, is it locked?
Sorry.
It is not locked.
Cool.
So you open it and you see a goblin, two goblins kneeling on the floor with brushes and buckets of water scrubbing the tile floor. You see along the wall human-sized suits of armor, which, like, you know, useless
May I interject
to.
for a
Yeah,
moment?
sorry. Yes.
Can I pull Eddie back into the hallway and close the door, just very quickly?
Is Eddie going to allow this?
You absolutely.
I just pulled the door closed and I just look at Eddie. I'm like, can I have 2 minutes to contemplate murdering my family?
We're gonna talk to him first. But yeah, okay, fine. Take your time.
Look,
Okay. Just let me know when you're good.
Well, we're gonna be here a while then. Wow.
So, you saw that, right?
Saw what? Sorry.
Those suits of armor would be big on me. Eddie's like 5'4" or something.
Oh
Like,
god, I forgot that she's a womanlet. Jesus.
Eddie.
Eddie's a short queen.
Eddie.
Yeah? Yes.
I know they're
Alright.
not a vampire. I get it.
Mhm.
I just.
Look, right now, we need to talk to them. Whether or not what happens
What's
next.
the point? We don't. Why do we need to talk to them? We just need to stop them. That's it.
Yeah, and sometimes you can stop someone by talking to them, showing them what the conditions that they've created, and if that doesn't work, then nothing can save it. Then nothing's going to change him. That's my experience.
The power of friendship and this gun I found.
They left a dead cat in the living barracks long enough for all of its blood to dry out. You saw it.
The cat got pulled out of the mines.
There's. I actually think there's a vampire. That wasn't a joke. That I think that's separate. But I know Prosperity's not a vampire. There might actually be one in
there
the.
There were
in the
also
mines.
dead goblins in the barracks, left on cots.
I don't know. I don't know how the vampire's actually connected.
You could put the cots in here so you don't have to stack people too high. This antechamber is the size, quite nearly, of the entire barracks, and this is just. Eddie just washes her hand over the bare stone, and this is, it's garbage, but it's half decent construction. If you want something that's going to keep the sun and elements out, there's no reason why they couldn't be in here. The only reason is selfishness and control. I'm sorry. Maybe we can talk to him and snap him out of it. Maybe we can point out that, that they failed their people. And Nightshade said they're going to do the whole thing in their brain mind, however that works.
In their
I don't know about
brain
that whole mess.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I do get it. I understand the situation. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I am fully prepared to walk in there and kill a vampire.
What can I do for you to help make this easier? Take your time. This is not easy. I know it's not easy. Take a deep breath and think for a moment about what we could do to make this easier for you. Because this is your mission. This is for you. This is your people.
What if we send in the camel?
Hello, I am here.
Do you want to go take care of the cats? Will we take care of this? Maybe find out why they're up there on their own little cloister? Because you were telling me stories about how you lived in union with them. That was like a whole thing that you told me about. I remember that. Look, we can turn around and leave right now.
And then what? Then the rest of the forest is destroyed. The rest of I don't even know what's happening in the mines. It's filled with probably a gnoll or a vampire, maybe both. Yeah. I'm not sure.
They said gnolls.
Yeah.
Though honestly, that could just be a scare tactic to stop people from mining. I don't know.
Well, they're sending the cats in the mines. That's
only one person knows the answer to these questions.
Yeah. I'm
gonna step back away from the door and just gesture at it to Linen, and just gesture at both doors to Linen. The one behind us, leading outside, and the one inside. The choice is yours.
I'm imagining Looper curls up on the flags. It's like, the flagstones are cold.
I love Lupert.
Oh, Lupert's
No.
awesome. Hmm.
You know what would be really funny right now, though?
Hmm.
If I said that we've hit the time limit I set, roughly.
Yep.
We have hit that time.
I think we need a little narrative resolution, but
I
yeah.
know I'm being an asshole. I'm
I-
being an asshole and saying,
Do we
like,
How are you
though?
feeling?
Do we though?
you know what would be really
mean,
funny if we had
this
a
would
cliffhanger for
be-
2 weeks.
Yeah, this would be one hell of a cliffhanger.
It would be a great cliffhanger.
How are you feeling? Because you were death wormed over at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, I am still death warmed over. I am running on painkillers and weed.
Okay, I think that answers the question. I think cliffhanger it is.
Your call.
I mean,
I
technically it's
gesture at
Lynn's
Liv.
call.
I gesture at Liv the same way I gesture at Linen.
Technically, it's
We can keep the
Lynn's
stream
call.
going, or we can call it here. Your call.
No. Let's let Lynnn. Lynnn, do you want a funny cliffhanger? Or do you want a narrative resolution?
Both are so tempting. Both are so tempting.
Right. Right.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Sounds like we might have just gotten our answer.
I like the cliffhanger, to be quite honest.
Alright.
So if that gives our DM some relief, that might work out.
I don't know. I mean, I could go get the bag of edibles somewhere. Sai hid them. I will find them.
Liv, no, you
Liv.
can't walk right now.
just like
Stop dying.
just dragging myself along the floor. Where are the edibles? Oh, jeez. Oh, we got an ad break. Damn it. Hang on, we gotta wait to do the cliffhanger. All right, we gotta wait to do the cliffhanger. But yeah, all right, y'all. What was your favorite thing?
This dilemma and discussion with Linen. It's a very
Yeah.
real and honest moment that I think that is very good.
Honestly,
This right
I'm-
here is like
Hmm.
the strongest emotional part of this entire session.
It has been a very good ordeal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been looking forward to this so much. Like I have been building up prosperity, like in my head. I'm like, all right, how is Linen going to work? Like, will prosperity actually wind up surviving? I cannot wait to see what Linen like decides as far as like how this plays out.
Yeah.
And there's someone coming in for the Vortag. And why does it always happen during D&D? Hi, Smoke Man. Welcome to
What?
the stream.
What?
Don't worry about it, Lennon.
What?
I needed a 10th tag and
I-
I couldn't think of anything, so I put Vor.
What?
Yeah,
So
It's okay.
I mean-
Anyways.
Twitch is weird. You need
I-
10 tags, otherwise they don't like
I-
it.
What?
Yeah.
I thought I finally had a game that where they wouldn't have to deal with that.
You wouldn't have to deal with. Wait, how many other games are you dealing with Vor?
So many.
What?
Like,
Why?
Tears of the Kingdom, you go into
What
a
is your
creature's
life?
mouth. A biomutant, you have a level inside of a monster.
Oh, I
It's
guess that's fair.
inescapable.
I do have a question now that
Now
this
I'm
has been
adding a
brought
Vor
up.
monster to your arc.
How you? Oh my gosh! I will stab you.
Well, what's
I
up, what's
do have a
up?
question.
I will
now that
fly
this is
out to
brought
whatever
up.
country you are in, which I do not remember.
What's up, Kiro?
Could Lorson technically sleep inside of Lupert?
Like a tauntaun?
Yeah.
Shit,
Sick.
you could.
Oh no, you
can
could.
you can fit. You have a burrow speed. You can
I
phase
can
through
I can
Earth.
Trojan horse inside of
Oh.
Lupert.
Yeah, you
That's
could,
amazing, and I
you-
hate
you
it.
Could just you could just ride Lupert from the inside.
So what you're saying
Oh.
is Looper is a mech.
I get, except like it doesn't have any attack speed. So yeah, I guess.
I mean- It can bite things.
That's true.
All right, you know what my favorite part of this session was though? Lupert.
Looper.
Yeah,
I think
for
I
real.
think
Pretty
Lupert
great.
is my
The
favorite.
true MVP.
Hello. The gods hate me. I hate the gods.
No, I don't think Looper has the mental capacity to hate.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Lupert can't hate.
Lupert just exists.
He exists, and he regrets every second of it. I long for the sweet release. It will never come. Like, you created an immortal. You created an immortal that lives in pain. My god. Alright.
Technically, you added the in pain part.
I mean, look at him! You look at him and tell me that he exists in anything other than abject misery.
He's so cute.
I mean, same though.
But, alright, so...
What a great nose on Lupert.
Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah, I like the thing that Lennon's going through here. I like that a lot. But I don't know. Anyone else have like a highlight they want to talk about?
I just really liked the character interactions here in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially with introducing Trash Cat.
Trash Cat's great.
The introduction with them, and at least with them being introduced to Nightshade as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did that really well.
Yeah. What about you, Lennon? What's your favorite?
I don't know if I have like a specific like spot that I would point out as a favorite yet. Lupert is a pretty great thing, but I'm enjoying the entire emotional aspect of what I get to do here.
Yeah.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
I made a thing.
You made a thing? Am I gonna put it up on the fridge?
Probably not.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well done, Jade. Well done.
Yay!
It goes up on the fridge.
That's going on next session's thumbnail.
Oh god. Going on this session. I don't make thumbnails. I need to make thumbnails for you. Oh boy. All right. Well, that's everything
Good night,
before
everyone.
before I die. Good night, everybody. Anyone have anything to chill? Zeno, when are you debuting?
Next question.
All right. Anyone have anything to show?
I'm probably gonna stream with my partner tomorrow. Don't know
yeah.
what yet though.
Nice.
Hey.
All right.
Check out the playlist tab on my YouTube channel. You can check out this game from the beginning without any weird Twitch VOD interruptions. You can check the other D&D game I'm in, or any of the games I've played recently.
Yeah, and if you want if you want like the DM perspective, you can always come to my chat, my playlist even, which is on YouTube. I do have something to show though. I am going to be re-debuting on the 19th of April. I'm going to have a new model and a bunch of new stuff. I also have like a weird little ARG thing I'm trying out on Twitter and Blue Sky. That's going to be leading up to a model reveal. So follow me on my socials if you want to be part of that.
Because you died.
I died, yeah. Like the latest tweet is just like my severed arm. It's great.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. I am going to raid out to Gabby because she's playing Helldivers. I'm going to try not to die. I will see everybody, not tomorrow, but probably on Wednesday. Well, bye, everybody. I love you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.